Hey everyone, I'm here with Jesse Townsend, personal trainer at Parkway Athletic Club. Thanks for being with us, Jesse.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Steve.
You know, as an experienced lifter, you see people doing crazy stuff in the gym. And you want to be polite, you don't want to say anything. Sometimes a staff member will say something to them about the things that they're doing in the gym, and they just don't know that it's bad etiquette or things that you shouldn't do. Let's talk about three of those things. What's the first one?
Yeah, I think the first one that I'm going to mention, and people may, feel different about this one, maybe because they do it themselves when they're at the gym. Using cell phone, man, talking on cell phone or, repeatedly answering messages over and over on cell phone while you're sitting on a piece of equipment. I know probably every gym person that is consistent and is in the gym, a few days a week, you're going to see this one for sure. And it might even be the one, that is sitting on the cell phone on the piece of equipment that you need, to finish up what you're doing or, get whatever body part you're trying to accomplish, done. Right. And it always happens on those pieces of equipment. That's, as I'm saying, where there's not, many of them in the gym. Could be like, the flat bench or something. It just happens to work like that, where they're taking up something that there's not many of. So yeah, too much cell phone use, man. Cut the cell phones out and you get back to your workout, right? I mean, that's what you're there to do. Understand things are important. Emergencies happen, but man, do your best to cut that time down and get your workout in. That's what you're there for.
Right. And you don't, how many advanced lifters do you see even carrying a phone in the gym?
Yeah.
No, that's not going to happen. So what's the second thing that people do in the gym that they shouldn't?
A second one is not warming up and not cooling down, right? So this for everybody is important. And warm-ups and cool downs can be a variety of things. It doesn't just have to be cardio that we're talking about with a warm-up or a cool down. It could be, as far as a warm-up is concerned, dynamic stretching, warm-up to get you ready for maybe some compound movements or, maybe some type of athletic, event or something that you're getting ready for. Cool down, same process. It could be a variation of different things. It can, be a stretching process again. It might be a different kind of a cool down, not regarding cardio equipment necessarily, like, treadmills or ellipticals. It could be a number of different things, body weight type of cardio. It might even be a jump rope session or something like that, but definitely has advantages. We can get more into that maybe at, later session. But yeah, the second one is not warming up and not cooling down.
Yeah. And the warm up is important. And the cool down, after that, there should be some stretching. And you said no static stretching. That's not, well, let me make it clear. Static stretching is not your warm up where you're just holding a stretch. That would be the end after your cool down. So yeah, that's great. It's easy to neglect. I neglect it too much. I don't do enough stretching at the right time. I don't warm up well enough. And, we as Americans, we don't have patience for it, right? But it's just as important. You got to fit it in, everybody. Fit those things, warm up and cool down into your exercise. All right. A third thing. What's a third thing that happens at the gym that shouldn't?
This one, again, it doesn't apply probably to everybody, but some, and in fact, I find, maybe even the most category, not using free weights, not getting in that free weight section and using enough of this equipment that can, definitely help with wide variety of goals and things that you're trying to accomplish. If you're not touching free weights in your exercise program, you're doing yourself disservice. Quite frankly, you're not taking, again, or getting the most out of what you're trying to do in the gym. Free weights can offer a variety of different things. It could be, that you're using free weights to increase balance and overall, muscle endurance or conditioning. Doesn't just have to be, that we drive free weights to gain strength necessarily, which everybody is hopefully working on strength in different, ways, right, is important. But point is, if you're just using machines and you're just using cables, and you've got that section in your gym that, seems like might have a little bit too much dust on, especially the dumbbells that get a little bit heavier, go over there and, if you need to get some help and you need to have professional help show you how to use them because you're intimidated, or you just are not sure exactly how to put a program together with free weights, make that happen for yourself, because it's going to open up a whole nother world and you're going to like what comes from it.
Yeah. You know what? The beginner is great to get on the selectorized machines and stay on them. But I would say no more than a month. After a month, you're good. You're ready to start incorporating some more intermediate lifts. And those are going to be dumbbells and, a beginner intermediate. So yeah, you're looking at 1 month at the most to stay on those selectorized machines. And as you advance, you can always continue to use those selectorized machines, but you got to build in the free weights. That's great input, Jesse. 3 things at the gym that we need to change, or some people need to change. So thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Yep. Sounds good.